All right, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, all that jazz. Welcome to another edition of PrimeTime Saturdays, where myself and Disbearity just pretty much play video games and or do discussions, as what we're doing tonight. We're doing another discussion, and this one's going to be a pretty interesting one because since the last time we did a discussion up until now, things have kind of transpired. So we're going to actually talk about that and some other stuff. So just waiting on Disbearity to start up his stream, and then we'll get started. I'm going to switch scenes so you guys can see my lovely face. Hi. I'm just waiting until he starts up his to now start the call. But yeah. Where are my glasses? I just realized that shit. I don't know where my glasses at. God damn it. Let me see, my chats are good. It's the one thing I forget to do. All right. I don't know if that's going to be too loud for everybody. I'm going to try to turn that down a little bit. That should be good. Alrighty. You know what I actually forgot to do? I forgot to do my usual and do my little gift subs for 10 random people. Let me do that real fast. I forget how to do it exactly. I think I have to go to my own channel to do it. Let's see. Channel to do it. Oh, there we go. Got him in there. I haven't fixed my alerts yet because I just realized now that I can connect stream elements or merge them together. It didn't make any sense for me to have the other program, Streamlabs, to have my alerts for YouTube because they should both work in the same manner. So, I'm glad that's the case. Nate from We Are Family, I actually remember him from the last stream I think I did. Well, I think it was the discussion that we did last week or the week before. Get Jezebel, Adrian Plays, Ladybug Dragon, and Adrian Moski was gifted a membership by yours truly. So probably have the notification set up, and I'm gonna go ahead and gift another 5. This is a cool new feature that YouTube has, to where you can gift sub 10 people. I guess that's part of the amount of people that watch your channel or whatever. I guess it's based on certain algorithms or something. So Narugo, Cam, Uncreative, Brisby, I think I pronounced that right, and Sir Sandwich also got gifted. So again, if you guys get the notification, then congratulations. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Okie dokie. I think Disbearity is ready.
Alright, yo, what's going on?
Hey, what up? What up?
What up? Let me... I gotta get your webcam on my side. I don't like how to do that. Let me see. Let me take care of it. Yeah, I gotta get you on my side for sure. What's going on, Jay?
Not much, man. Nothing much. Just here, living, surviving, grinding, working.
Yeah, I get that. See if you can pull up your webcam in Discord. I think we have to capture it that way again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Let me see here. Wonder if I can do the same. Hold on, see. Because I may have to deactivate my webcam and then place that. Cause yeah. I had to add another webcam source, but give me a sec. But yeah, what's going on, Jay?
Yeah.
You know, life, kicking it.
Life is good, brother. Life is good. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. It could be a lot better if I do it this way.
I feel that for sure. My boy Boyle Bashir's in the house.
Yes.
See, Boyle, though, let me tell you, my boy Boyle was my boy, but then my boy decided to say, hey, I'm gonna work a job where it's gonna work me 13 hours a day, and then he just disappeared off the face of the planet. You know.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
And just left me for many years. I'm like, oh, what's going on, dude?
It do be like that sometimes.
It do, though. It do. Me and that boy, we met playing this game called Infestation Survival Stories. Good times, brother. Good times in that game. Hilarious times, actually. You might have liked the game. It was really shitty, but it was one of those dumb like zombie survival games. But like, okay, now let me deactivate my webcam, and let me throw that up in Discord. Hold on. Studio mode. Go ahead and deactivate. But yeah, it's been a tiring week, honestly. I met my mother's this week. I mean, I'm going home tomorrow, so I'm like kind of excited because I wasn't able to really do shit this week, truth be told.
Yeah.
And especially in terms of like creating content or whatever you want to call it.
Gotcha.
So, you know, it is what it is, you know, shit happens, I guess.
Yeah, of course. Wait, is there a way that I can is there a way that they can this thing can actually swap between people who talk?
Discord?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not for sure. I don't think so. The only thing that I know that does that is streamable, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's called stream. It's called stream. I think it's streamable. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. Now the only thing with streamable is that it's a good piece of software or, you know, website or whatever. My problem is that, you know, for like better quality and shit, you gotta, you know, you pay, you know, a little piece of change, you know, here and there.
Yeah.
In order to get better quality, you know, always gotta. Shit, I can't do that. Not in this economy.
God damn.
Fudged up. Get me fudged up, bro. Alright, let me see here. But Boa, yeah, take care, dude. Yeah, definitely get yourself fixed up. You know, I understand that. You know, you be in the hospital and stuff. For sure. So, Jay, what you up to this week? You know, other than working.
Just finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So.
Hey, that's what's up. Did you enjoy it?
Oh hell yeah! I spent over 100 hours playing that game. Awesome game.
Okay, there we go.
It,
cool. Go ahead. I got us both up.
The game wore my ass out. Like it got to the point where I just don't know what other games to play, or at the very least what I feel like playing. So so right now I'm just kind of like taking a little break from doing all that. Yeah.
I get that. That's actually kind of what happened with me and Like a Dragon Infant Wealth. And I was like, that was like the only game I played right now, and I was kind of getting burnt out, but I still enjoyed it. Now, the real game that actually made me do that though was Dragon's Dogma 2. Me and Hal was actually talking the other day. It was like we're both taking breaks in the game because like the game is a great game. Is that the problem with the game though? Is like since there's no fast traveling, you got to run back and forth, and it's an open world game. So it's like, let's say you got to go to like a far ass distance, well you got to run 30 minutes to that distance, and it will be all fine and dandy if your character had like infinite stamina, but your character doesn't. So you got to run, and then your character gets tired, and then you got to recover your stamina, and it gets very tedious. And because there's no fast travel, it just there is fast travel. But you got to collect these things that are called crystals or whatever in order to do so. And it's either you look for them or you buy them with real money, and it's real shitty that way. So yeah. So me and Hal was like, yeah, we're on break, dude. We're over it right now. Like, I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. It's just shit. Hey, look, yo, what's up, Yusuf? How you doing? So you hope everything will be all right.
Just too much, right?
Yeah, what's up, Yusuf? Yeah, just too much, man. Just too much. But yeah, we're gonna talk. So like today, guys, welcome. You know, as you guys know, me, SaVeUsJ, we do PrimeTime Saturday every Saturday. Next week maybe a gaming next week because I know Aid has been wanting us to get on the Helldivers 2. Yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm ready.
Yeah, I need to play that because I need to know how to freaking play that game. I have yet to. I only did the tutorial. I haven't done anything else after that.
That's crazy, Jay.
I know.
That is wild. But
I
get it though.
Well, my attention was on Final Fantasy, bro.
I get it. Nah. Matter of fact, I mean, speaking of games though, I actually bought a game. My father gave me $100 out of, you know, before he wanted to pay for my doctor's appointment. I have a doctor's appointment pretty soon. So I'm gonna give you $100 or whatever to, you know, pay for it. So with that $100, I actually bought a brand new game which I start to play, and I actually kind of like it. It's called Infection Free Zone. Think of it as it's a real-time strategy zombie survival game, basically. So it's like you get your squad and like you select an area that you want to hold up right. It could be anywhere in the world. It can even be your own address or whatever. It's pretty cool that way. Yeah. And you just make a whole HQ, and you got to defend you got to build up your base and all that kind of stuff, right? And if you set your HQ next to a highly populated area, then you'll be constantly attacked by zombies and stuff. So it makes it a bit more challenging. So I've been pretty much playing that game all day. I've already put I bought it last night. I put 6.6 hours into it so far. So yeah, I actually enjoy it. I mean, it's in early access, so there's still lots of stuff, content and stuff to put into the game, but it's gonna take it's a fun game though. Honestly.
Yeah.
So in this prime time, guys, we're gonna be talking to you guys. We're gonna be talking about some gaming stuff, maybe some content creation stuff, and then also we're gonna talk to you guys about black male gamers. Actually, no, we could start with that first.
Yeah, let's talk. Yeah, let's talk about that, because this was something that I got introduced to. When did you guys? Well, you're gonna, I guess, discuss all that.
We started this around the 6th of this month, about 6th or 5th of this month. Yeah. So let me actually retweet it real quick that we're actually live with this, and if you want to, come on, join in and stuff like that. Let me give me a couple seconds and then I'll speak about that.
Yeah.
But no, I'll speak about it right now while I'm doing this. I think I can multitask. I think I can.
Yeah, you can.
All right. So with black male gamers, so it started out as a meme towards black girl gamers. So the thing is, if y'all don't know, to give you guys context, there's a black girl gamer started out as a Facebook team, and then it started out as a Twitch team as well. So they grew from Facebook, went to Twitch. They started growing as it was an all-female, black stream team. I guess you could say, right? And so recently they've been in the news in terms of like Twitter and other places or in the gaming realm because of the simple fact that they've been basically clout chasing in a sense, right? And so when you clout chase, people, they gonna look into shit, and then boom, there you go, right? So Black Male Gamers, they basically was a female black group who invited every type of girl, if you're a trans girl, non-binary person, whatever, into the group. And if you're any other type, if you're part of like any other race, you're not allowed to join your race, whatever. So they're caught being racist in that way, and how that turns out to be and stuff like that. And so me and a couple folks like, what? Let's create a group called Black Male Gamers, dude. That's what we did. We sat there, it was like, let's do it. We're gonna fucking meme the shit out of this right now, right? So we ended up creating Black Male Gamers, right? It started out as a joke. And then, we actually sat down and was just like, we want to actually take this, like, the next level, actually. That's what, like, we ended up deciding to do. So, like, you know what? If we're going to take this serious, then we're going to get some people together, and we're going to sit down, and we're going to really sit, and talk about this, And so that's what we started to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with that said, me, Mr. Behavior, Dark Riddler, Ultra Norak, Vanta Black Knight, Ronan, Lavelle, I think I named everybody. Oh, and LG. We all got together, and we're what you would call the council. So the council is a group of us who we decide on everything, like whether you're going to be joining the group or not joining the group. And this, yes. So we're right now in our next big discussion that we're going to be having. We're trying to see on how we're going to take this, basically, because what we want to do is, like, some of us want, or a few, I'm not going to say how many, but a few people want to just be a community, right? But other people actually want us to go to the next level and become a brand, Mm-hmm. And with the brand here, we want to try to, to get game keys for content creators and stuff like that, and hell, maybe even consult maybe one day, stuff like that. Now, when we say consulting, right, and what we mean by consulting is like not like how Black Girl Gamers would do it, where they'll interject a black character in there just because. Let's say if the game started out as a white character, as a white protagonist, but then all of a sudden we consult, and they consulted in that sense, and the character turned black just for quote unquote diversity or whatever. That's where a lot of things where they had they had issue with, where a lot of people had issue with as well. It's like the whole race swapping, diversity and stuff like that. Like, diversity is fine, but like when you just blatantly race swap just because you just need a black character, it doesn't really sound good,
Mm-hmm.
So what do you call it? And so after that, we're like, so that's what we're basically deciding on what we want to go on from that point. Like, I believe, like, after, so we're having another podcast, like a main podcast, around the 27th of this month. And so that podcast, we're going to be talking about, like, how we're going to be pushing this, and we're going to become a brand, or just stay as, because now a couple of people who say that, hey, let's stay as a community, is like, we're going to stay as a community, but we're going to grow our separate ways or something like that, right? Or whatnot, and which is fine. But I think that, in my personal opinion, we can go further than that, you know. And actually, as long as everyone does their part and not just one person does everything, I think we can do it. Because as you guys know, if y'all haven't read it yet on our Twitter page, because we do have a Twitter page, which everything like so, because we just starting out, everything that we're talking about here is like ongoing. Nothing is like set in stone, you know. But if you look at our Twitter page here, we have a message, right? Which is well, it is our message, but also our mission. So, give you all a little bit of statement here. Our mission as Black male gamers is to establish an online community tailored specifically for men, providing a supportive environment, communication, collaboration, and also creativity. So that's our mission statement there. But also, though, the difference with this mission statement is that we're actually technically allowing all races to join, because we're not going to sit there and be a racist group, just keep like, because we weren't thinking about that, because we actually, our first meeting was actually talking about that, because, you know, we had some people that was like, hey, let's change the name for you, you know, for you guys to be more inclusive or whatever, you know, for more people, and a lot of us just like, like, we really sat down and talked about it for about 20-30 minutes. It was just like, at the end of the day, we're just like, Black male gamers, it's a fine name, you know. But what also here, what we're going for is that we're giving it as a big FU to the people who do groups like this, but they want to exclude other races in order to make themselves feel, you know, feel superior, I guess. So that's the difference there, you know. And
so this group is just, so just let me just clear, this is not a like a one race inclusive type of group, right?
Yes. So now, when it comes to like any type of main decisions, though, I will say this: all the main decisions are made by Black males. So, let's say someone wants to give us like an idea or whatever, right? We'll ponder about that idea. We'll think about it. We'll discuss it. You know, it's like, because we're the council. That's why we created the council. Like, I didn't want when we started this, I felt like just having a leader was like just a stupid idea, because everything has to be put on this one person. Now when we have a council, you know, it's everyone that does their part or whatnot. And you know, and at the end of the day, we're all gamers. You know, let's see. So Yusuf has a question here. Excuse me, but why do you need to unite as a community beyond the lesson that you enjoy? So the difference, with this Yusuf, is that it goes with like the gaming space right now. The gaming space is in a wild area where gaming is becoming taken over, I guess you could call it, by tourists, by people who actually just don't play games. You know, example here, gaming was pretty much dominated by males, correct? And then, you know, eventually we get, you know, gamer girls or females that like play video games. You know, now example, a lot of females can't game. I know we all met plenty of females who can game. I mean, if you haven't, then y'all are in a weird spot. But you know, we met plenty of women who can game. Most women can hang, but then you have these what we would call tourists, or people who will just come in the gaming space and try to transform it into their own image, just to kick us, who you would call nerds, out of it. Because, you know, the guys, as y'all know, we were the quote unquote nerds who got into the game. Gaming was like not even mainstream 10 to 15 years ago, and then now it's we're in the mainstream now. You know, so everybody has to get a piece of the pie to come in and, you know, take over. So now when it comes to like gaming, and specifically for us black male gamers, is that when it comes to video games, in a sense, there are black characters in video games, yes. The problem is that like we're emasculated in a sense. You know, we're not felt as strong. You know, we felt like we're undervalued in a sense. You know, so we do want to change that. But also, most of the Celtic car accidents happen to white men. Do you want to change that index as well? If only if I had the power. But I don't though. But no, I get your point. Though. The thing is that, you know, it's that us as males, we do need an area that we can talk to each other and help each other out and consult with each other. You know, that's what another reason why we're pretty much doing this for. You know, and it's also going to help us out with when it comes to terms of like with content creation and stuff as well, and just pushing anything that's like, I guess you call it black or just male oriented forward. You know, but no, I do get your point though. I do get your point. And that's why like we're working on trying to do things a bit differently, but it's just an area for us males to help each other out, you know, because we don't, in a world right now, when it comes to us males, we don't get that kind of help anymore, you know. It's always that we're either getting bullied, we're getting emasculated, we're getting punished, you know, just for being males these days. you know. And also in terms of with part of this group, so part of it is like we're all, when it comes to like anything political part of this group. So the first thing we have like an application process, right? And when it comes to this application process, you know, you fill out a lot of your information about yourself. You know, let us know who you are, what kind of person you are, what kind of gamer you are. Like, you know, just let us know, like, why are you interested in this group? And then, you know, there's an area that talks about your political status, whether you're liberal, conservative, apolitical, or centrist, or just you don't want to answer it anonymous. And the reason why we have is that that's just for us, because so far a lot of the guys who are part of this group are actually apolitical, or I guess call it centrist, where they don't really get into politics like that. Now, I do want to promote social social discourse. If y'all don't know what that means, it means like in this day and age, you don't have social discourse anymore. Where let's say me and Jay, let's say Jay was white, no offense, just saying, and we're having a discussion and we were disagreeing on stuff, but you know, Jay's like, Disbearity, you're wrong because you're black, some weird shit, right? And you know, I'm just like, okay, well, you know, what the hell, you know, I don't agree with that notion, but hey, you know, that's what social discourse is. You know, we want to have. I'm sorry, not social discourse, civil discourse. That's
civil,
the word.
yeah.
Civil. That's the word. I'm sorry, civil discourse. But the world has always been full of shit. World is tough. Deal with it. You're not right. I mean, hold on, let me go. You're not wrong in a sense. I do get what you're saying. You're not wrong in a sense. It's just that we just felt like that it's time for us to have our own area, and that we can help also promote other developers and other indie developers, and also black gamers as well. Another thing too is that when we came to this discussion is that in the black community, Yusuf, we're in this realm where you're either with us or against us. And what I mean by that is, if you don't think the same as one side, because as a black guy, we're born in a type of culture where, let's say you believe in victimhood or you don't believe in victimhood, you know, or you can't think outside of the box, basically. Now, if you don't join one side of it, you're not black enough. You're not this, and you get ousted, you know, outside the group. To give you like an example here, when I first started using Twitter, about a couple years ago, I wasn't much into drama or anything of the sort. I was, you know, a normal guy on Twitter, you know, seeing things change, like in the online space, stuff like that. And long story short, I got put into a crossfire, some disagreements and stuff. And then eventually, for my own people, now I've never met racism, like in person, towards because I'm black. Now, if a person's being racist towards me, if I don't know about it, then I don't know about it, you know? It is what it is, right? It's about every issue today. If you don't agree with someone, you're against, basically. And so basically, and that's why I specifically stated, like, in this group, we have to have civil discourse. I don't care if you're a liberal, if you're conservative. Hell, I want that shit, because you know, I to me, I want to meet new and different people that think differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to meet people that think the same because, you know, their favorite content creator is doing this. Like, example here, and here's another thing too, Yusuf, is that a lot of us males, especially in the content creation realm, especially as black guys, we're separated. Let me tell you how hard it is to actually talk to another black guy as a content creator. Jay, other than me and maybe like one or two people, how many black guys have you actually met as a content creator? Like, name the top of your head. Like, name a couple fingers.
Let's see. I'm trying to think over like the 5+ years I streamed. Not that many, honestly.
Yeah, and so like we're all separated.
Well,
we're not together.
Well, then part of that is partly my fault, because I don't go out there to actually, you know, talk to people. Like, most people found me, they most likely found me. So, but the majority of the people who pretty much found my channel and that I'm cool with, very few are of my race. So
yeah, I 100% get that for sure. For me, it was more so like I tried a lot, but it feels like it's in a weird space where, like, again, it's like I said, if you don't think the same as a lot of people, then, like, you know, especially like with black folks, it's like this whole victimhood mentality. Then, like, because, you know, a lot of content creators on YouTube, Twitch, and stuff like that, a lot of black people, a lot of black folks, not everybody, but you know, some of them, they have this thought where, you know, I'm black, white creators beating me, I need to use a race card, you know, yada yada with you, and yeah, it honestly sucks. But basically, when it comes to the collective, like there's a lot of black guy people on Twitch, YouTube, or mostly Twitch though, it's like they're part of this collective, and if you're not part of the culture of the collective, then you're not that black person to be a part of, you know, you're ousted and whatnot. And so in this group, like, you know, the things that we're doing different for me, like I'm mostly in this group, truth be told, to meet different, more black folks, and also to meet different creators with different types of mindsets, so to learn from other people, you know, because that's what I want to do. I think that's like the best way to go about it. But like I said, it's really hard whenever you have, let's say, because a lot of us black guys, truth be told, they follow a lot of black women, and I don't want to use the word simping, but I'm using the word simping right now because that's a lot of them do that. Like, I'll give you an example. When a black woman like says something on Twitter or whatever, right, or whatever social media, you try to like rebuttal her or counter her what she says, every black guy will come after you. It's like, whoa, dude, like, just because I thought a little bit differently, you know, it's kind of, it's like, whoa, basically. But yeah, so Yusuf says, well, let's see, you'll burn it to you, you don't see me crying about it. For generations, people have tried to murder people, and I understand that completely. I understand that completely because that's been going on for many, many years, like before even we were born, you know. But no, I get that though. But like I said, we're trying to do here in Black Male Gamers though. We're a group of males that just trying to do things differently, just help and consult us as males. You know, it's like it's weird when other people could do it, but it's like when it's like our group though, we can't do it. You know, we can't pimp each other up. You know, when we're down. You know, that's and that's another thing that, you know, that we're going for. You know, it's just helping each other in the long term things. But like I said, that we're still in the early stages. We're only like 2 weeks into this, 2 or 3 weeks into this, and we're still working together. We're still like figuring out on what is, like, we have our ambitions like on what we want to go for, but now we're really working on to like figure things out and then push things forward. That's what we're basically going for as of like right now. And so, like I said, we have an application for anybody that wants to join. We have an application process. So part of this application process, like I said, it's pretty simple. You know, just tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, let us know who you are, what you're about. You know, what game consoles do you play on? What kind of games you like to play? You can tell us your political status. If you don't want to, that's fine. You know, I think how we did it though is like anybody can join, any black male can join, but as long as you're not drinking too much of the Kool-Aid. As in, when it comes to the Kool-Aid, it's the whole pronouns and non-binary stuff. Like we allow gay folks, we allow straight folks, whatnot, to join. But that's pretty much it. You know, if you're gay, it's fine. If you're straight, it's fine. Whatever. You know, we're here because we're all gamers at the end there. We all have a purpose as a gamer. You know, and also it's like I do agree with like a lot of the gaming stuff that's going on where a lot of the Western game developers are legitimately like making female characters ugly as well, just to make them ugly. And it's a damn shame.
It really is a shame.
It's a shame, but I mean I get it. Like no, but here's the thing. So like the latest discourse was the whole Star Wars Outlaws game or whatnot. Everyone's hopping on the main character. Why did so you missed that part. You missed the part. So we might be called black male gamers, right? So the reason why we actually discussed this. You missed that. You missed the part.
We just discussed that a while ago.
you missed the part. So a lot of groups that usually do like this whole black male or white male or whatever, right? They do that in order to, in a sense of like, to be in a sense low-key racist, where they don't want any other race to join their group. Now, we created this group, started out as a meme at first. It's you have to look into the when you get a chance, Google Black Girl Gamers controversy probably, or if you need me to give you a link to what's going on in that kind of space, then I can give you a link. So the group started out as a meme to this group, and then we decided to actually make this into a real thing. And so we thought about this, and we're like, okay, if we're gonna make this a real thing, should we have a name change or whatnot? A lot of us decided that no, we're not gonna have the name change. But what we will do though is that we will allow all races to join the group. Doesn't matter whether you're white, black, Chinese, this, that, and the third. And the reason why is that it's basically a big fuck you. Like people like you, you'll ask, why are you gonna keep it to one race? The thing is, we actually aren't. We're open to everybody to join. We just we're doing it just for as a big fuck you, because a lot of the groups that do that, they don't allow anybody, and they're considered, even though they're racist in that sense, they're considered not to be racist because it's in their own right, basically. But yeah, if you need a link to it, I can give you a link to it to give you like an idea of more context of what's going on. But I don't know if I get the right stuff if I search black. I mean, you might be. Let me see if I can find you real quick. We'll find you and I'll post it in chat. But that's kind of like the gist of it. So yeah, we're allowing everybody. So example, Yusuf, let's say if you wanted to join, right? You can make an application right now. Now the thing is, like, we have to, as the council group, we have to go through and basically pick and choose. Like, no, not pick and choose, sorry. We don't play favorites, but we do read your bio and be like, okay, should we allow this guy in or should we allow this guy not to be in? Because what we have, like, even today, we're still refining our application process, because we want people to, like, when you want to join, you have to actually write a paragraph. Like, we're not talking like a whole book or whatever, but we have to write a paragraph to kind of give us like a short story about who you are. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're just writing us a sentence that's called, I'm joining your group, my name is Disbearity, and I like frogs and apples, or something like that, yeah, we're not, like, you're automatically denied. Now, in my personal thing, I automatically deny people if you specifically put woke anywhere, like, for me at least, because, like, I feel like the word woke is, like, dead, at least in my personal opinion. Like, yeah. I'm tired of that word. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm sick of it. Like, think of another fucking word. Like, yeah, basically, it's like a joke. Yeah. Well,
let's just hope none of this shit backfires. Yeah, that's all I'm hoping for, honestly. Because, like, this is like, I don't know. For me, it feels like you're not saying that it's. How can I explain it without sounding too weird? Like, it's like you're in an open landmine trying not to get hit by it.
I mean, and I think, so far, a lot of people who are part of this group, like, we already discussed, like, if we're going to get labeled and get attacked by this. Like, we're allowing everybody to join. Again, everybody. Whether you're white, black, or it don't matter your political stance, Mm-hmm. But we already talked about that we're going to be labeled something, because, somebody is going to label us something, and they don't know who we are exactly. Like, we're already, like, we're already prepared for that. Like, okay. Basically, yeah, we know, like, what the drill is. Like, and we're not, a lot of us who are part of this group, we're not really afraid of that. Like, because, like, you just don't work. I get that some people, you got to worry about your jobs and stuff like that. It makes sense. I get that 100%. You got to worry about that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you can't let people bully you down, basically. You got to sit there, you got to really pay attention to what's going on, Yusuf, let's see here, let me catch up to you. Do I have to tell you what your favorite color is? Or if you say, I mean, if you want to, you can. It just gives us, like, to make sure you're a human, Today there will always be someone who will be offended by you. Basically. And so that's why, like, that's, like, a couple other reasons why we created this group, And, like, I don't like using the word safe space, but that's what this is. It's a space for us guys so we can talk to each other game. Hell, we're going to be working on creating some fighting game tournaments and stuff like that. We're going to get things, like, moving into a direction, but again, we're starting out very early, and we're still here to get, like, a consensus of, like, what is, like, what's more to our mission and stuff like that. That's what we're currently working on. But I feel like the future is bright for us as long as everyone is working with each other, and supporting each other in that sense. I feel like that Black Male Gamers is going to be a good thing, and so far we have a great amount of people who are part of our Discord now. We're talking, we're getting discussions going on, and I feel it. It's like it's going somewhere. People are proud of the mission. A lot of people are joining because they want to be part of the anti-woke group. But I feel like y'all got to think more than that. Woke to me don't mean shit to me. It don't mean shit to me. But what I do want is I want the social discourse to dig deep and ask why. That's, like, another thing too. Mm-hmm. So what a funny paradox. Today you need a safe place from safe. Basically, and like the thing is, like a lot of us, the thing is too is that a lot of us we want to turn gaming back into like a male. I want to say back to like a male-dominated thing, but we want to make gaming back to where it used to be. You know, that's what we want to turn gaming into, back to what it used to be. That's what we want to work on. It's like right now, in terms of like the whole discourse what's going on, it's like gaming is now, it's being, what's that word I'm looking for? Infiltrated. There you go. It's being infiltrated. And so infiltrated by people who don't actually play games, and they don't support, you know, us as like gamers, I guess you could say. You know, which is why these days you have games that have terrible dialogue. You have games that have terrible stories. You have games that are being pushed with, like, you know, I always say this: diversity is fine. I love, you can be diverse, whatever, but even diversity is getting attacked because, you know, oh, you have a gay character or this character or a black guy or a black girl. You know, my whole thing, honestly, and I'm gonna have to throw this out though. I never see a black couple in a TV show or video game. It's always an interracial couple. I mean, I'm fine with that though, but still, there's never there's never really just a pure black couple. It's always some type of mixed couple. Like
for what? like a gaming channel that features black couples?
Well, either gaming or like TV shows and films and stuff. Like, sure, I see it all. Like, I see it in commercials, like, you know, black couples in commercials, but like never like in a TV show or a video game. Now that's just something there. And also, Yusuf, for you in chat, whenever you get a chance, I'm gonna post it to give you a little bit of context there in chat to see like what we're talking, what's going on there. So, let me get my water real quick. I would go ahead and bookmark that and like watch it later. Definitely watch it later. But yeah, that's just me like giving you guys like just what Black Mill Gamer is all about. I feel like again it's very strong and we're just getting started. I'm already asking folks like, hey, when are we gonna get these tournaments kicking in? You know, these fighting game tournaments. I'm trying to see if we can get some RTS people in here, get some strategy game people in here. I can always teach people the ways of the strategy. You know, just saying. You know.
Yeah, hey.
And like a couple of people, like, you know, there are a couple of black guys part of our group. You know, they're like, you know, you always find a black person playing FIFA, playing fucking sports games and stuff, but you never see them playing freaking Mario Kart or Crash Bandicoot, you know, or all these other games. You know, it's always sports or some type of racing. I don't know, something like that. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's another reason why I'm out. Like, I don't sit there. I don't play sports games like that because I hate sports games. Honestly, they bore the fuck out of me. But I'll watch the sports, but like, other than that, sports games, they just bore the fuck out of me. But you know, I'm not gonna sit there. I can't watch somebody play FIFA. But on Twitch, though, you know, I don't really go on Twitch like that. All I go on Twitch for is just to watch Age of Empires streamers on it. That's all I do. So you know. But yeah, so I hope that answers y'all's questions about Black Mill Gamers. And if y'all have any other question, feel free to ask. And also, if you want to apply, I can give y'all, I'm gonna actually post the application link within Discord, not Discord, I'm sorry, within the chat here, my chat. Now anybody can join. We just do like an in-depth, like kind of like see who you are, what kind of person that you are at the end of the day, because we don't want people to just like, you don't want anybody to just join, basically.
Okay, Mick saying justice for sports. Did I miss something?
Wait, what was that?
No, Mick is saying in the chat justice for sports.
Got sports games.
What's wrong with what?
Sports video games? Yeah, they suck, bro. Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
No, you're gonna target a lot of people here. you're gonna be the main target now.
Hey man, sports games are all their sports games. Here, I'll actually say this: sports games were fun when there weren't any loot boxes in it. Talk to me when we get NFL Street Volume 1, 2, and 3. Talk to me when we get NFL what do you call them? Fucking NBA Ballers. There we go. Or NFL, or it's called NBA Street or whatever. Talk to me when we get those games again. But right now in this day and age, every sports game is loot box. Ads. Loot box, and more ads. Like, this shit is garbage. Like, literally.
But aside from all that, I mean, the games are still fun to play. Most people don't even play for the loot boxes and all the other stuff. I was actually thinking about buying a baseball game for my Switch. because one of my friends suggested that I should get it. I like baseball. I haven't played a baseball. I haven't played a sports game. I don't have any sports games in my consoles, or like not even on like in my Steam account, like with my Steam library.
Jay,
I think that's about to change.
Jay, the reason why we don't play we don't play games because we can play that shit in real life, Jay. But nah.
I mean, that's true.
In our case, though, we some big niggas. And we ain't going outside like no goddamn baseball. Or no goddamn basketball, right?
Hey, man, speak for yourself, bro.
Jay, the only sport that y'all playing is running away from the goddamn rats in New York. That's the only thing.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, man, it's not my fault. I'm hearing stories about New York. Y'all need to get that thing.
That's
crazy.
The
next thing y'all need to fix is the state of New York.
No, we need to figure out how to freaking get the rent down. That's what we need to worry about.
that too. I've been hearing these illegal immigrants or these immigrants are y'all gotta put them in y'all houses or some shit.
It's fucking crazy. Fucking doing drugs and shit, and it's been wild over here. To say the least.
I'm sorry, Jay.
White men can jump? Yeah, I'm sure they can. I've seen.
Oh yeah. Apparently, they made a reboot of that movie.
Yeah, with
and her was garbage.
Of course. Like, was you expecting the movie to be any good? Honestly.
Nope. All I heard it was what do you call? Racist and garbage. That's all I heard. And I was like, yep, that's enough.
Like, they can't make there's the thing, they cannot make a sequel off of a movie that's like 10, 20 plus years ago, because a lot of things that happened, like as far as like real life events that kind of like reflects the movie from back in the day, you can't repeat that shit now 20 years later, because everything has changed. You're pretty much making a movie that's reflecting on events that's happening now, and it's just like it's like it loses the, what's the word? It's
aesthetic, or it's light.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's like what's the whole point?
By the way, this might be a little bit off topic here, but I bought a new ring light, and it's so much brighter. Oh yeah, it's so much brighter than my old one. I just bought one on Amazon. It cost like $30-something bucks. I forgot which one. But when I look at your streaming shit, my graininess is gone. Like, it's like grainy or whatever.
Yeah.
I was complaining about that. I was like, why is this shit was just like so fucking grainy? But then yeah. Yeah, a little bit off topic.
So speaking of that, since we're on that topic, you know what I can do with my lights, bro?
What?
See my phone here?
I'll change the color.
I can brighten this shit. I can do all that on my phone.
I will hope so with that Elgato bullshit. If you're gonna be spending that Elgato money, I hope they better add something fancy with that.
Shit.
That crap.
I know that's right.
But like I said, so if y'all have any questions about Black Bill Gamers, feel free to ask. We're available. We can get it going. We can talk about it. Just let me know. Definitely let me know. If y'all want to join, we have the application. I put the application in the chat here. If Jay wants me to put the application in your chat, I'll do it. But not, it's up to you. I feel like the future is bright for Black Bill Gamers. I feel like that we can definitely push it forward. I posted the application in Jay's Discord. Like I said, anybody can join. Anybody can join.
Okay, we did already.
Now, let me go on a little bit about gaming though. So Jay, I know about a couple years ago I forced your ass to play some Fallout.
Yes.
Now what I want you to do, because I'm about to force your ass again, you have to watch that Fallout TV show. That shit is banger. Dead ass serious. That show is a banger.
I've been hearing.
Yes, they did everything. I know you played the majority. I think you played all of them except Fallout.
I think you
played all of them before.
I believe so. 1, 2, I think it was 3 in New Vegas. They got stopped at New Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to play Fallout 4 now, but it's a little bit new age. It's what Jay's right in your alley. It's new age. It's not old school anymore. They got newer graphics and newer everything, bro. It's all in your alley. But Fallout 4 it's great. But yeah, back to the TV show. The TV show was amazing. They did everything right. There's basically the audience score was the critic score was 95%. And the audience score was pretty high too. Now, the only thing that pissed people off is that there's some lore like consistency, because the TV show is like Fallout 5, but it's not Fallout 5. It's like its own Fallout game, basically. And there's some social discourse around it because there's some lore inconsistencies around it, and like it pissed a lot of the Fallout New Vegas people off, like dead ass serious. Like them motherfuckers are, woo, they is hot. They is foaming at the mouth, and like they're overreacting. It's insane. But definitely watch that show. Even Night was like, Disbearity, when are you gonna do the Fallout TV show review? I was like, damn, dude, if I were to do a TV show review, man, I would have to like really learn how to do that.
Well, I mean,
go ahead.
I think it's doable. I think you can do it. I don't think it's that hard to review. I think it's doable. I think you can do it. I don't think it's that hard to review something that you actually like.
I don't think it's hard to review, but what the hard part is learning how to navigate around copyright.
Oh, okay.
Because I think what a lot of these guys do is that they show like I think they show like, I don't know, footage. They probably go like gameplay, something like that, go to themselves, because they're trying to like make it transformative enough in order to not get hit by copyright, I guess. And so that's why I'd be, but yeah, check it out when you get to at least watch the first episode. I know you got Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, at least check out the first episode. It's like an hour and 15 minutes long. And I think you'll like it for real.
Oh, for sure. I'll give it a
watch. I need to write this message real quick.
Yeah, because I was watching through other streamers because they was doing like a watch party, so I didn't see like everything. Like I think the only scene that I seen was I don't know if it was at the end or the beginning, but the ghoul. It was a cutscene with him with 3 other dudes and pretty much killed them all. That was the only thing I saw, but yeah, everybody's saying I've been hearing a lot of positive feedback from the movie, not from the movie, but from the show. So, but didn't people, but before that, because I think I remember, but people wasn't too receptive of the show at the beginning, right?
Okay, so when it comes to, people aren't receptive when it comes to like video game adaptations,
right?
Because it's a video game adaptation,
right?
And so people are really skeptical, which I get them. I get it. I 100% get it. I came in with no expectations, and I came out like happy. I put a smile on my face and everything else. I fucking love it. It actually makes me want to play Fallout again on this channel. As you know, I beat every single Fallout game at least like 5+ times. That ass serious. Like, it makes me want to play these games again. Shut your ass up, buddy boy. God damn it.
But yeah, like you said, like it's like the video game adaptations. Like some are good, some some are not as good.
I think, what do we have here? Sonic the Hedgehog was good. FNAF was good. Fallout was good. What's another TV show adaptation or video game adaptation that we had? I think that might be. Oh, Pokemon was good. I guess what, Detective Pikachu?
Detective Pikachu. I haven't seen that, but
I believe people were excited for it. What else did we have here? I know we had another one.
The Last of Us. Yeah, you said The Last of Us was pretty good.
Okay, the Last of Us. I'm not gonna really count The Last of Us just for the simple fact that The Last of Us. It was a 1-for-1. I mean, I'll throw it in. Screw it, I'll throw it in there. I mean, it was a 1-for-1 remake of the video game, but like it wasn't that. Yeah, it was just a 1-for-1 remake, honestly. Like it wasn't like original,
So what? So was it like a whole different story that was?
Yeah, taken from the game? So to give you like an idea, Bethesda basically said this: y'all, if you're gonna create the show, it needs to be faithful to the source material and stay within the lore. And also, your endings have to be open-ended because we're currently working on Fallout 5, basically. So you cannot have your ending cannot be concrete. Put it like that. And so, so with the TV show, they followed everything to a T. They made their own original story that took place 10 years after the last game. Oh no, was it about 10 years? I think about 5, 7. I think about 5, 7 years. I have to look at the chart again. About 5, 7 years after Fallout 4. And so, yeah, when they did that shit, it's just something different. Even my cousin Vanta, Jay, he was like, they made a fan out of me. I was like, oh really? Yeah.
I think I see him tweet that. Yeah. Oh, Mickey saying episode 3 alone makes it amazing. of the Last of Us?
Of the Last of Us. I was fine. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with that episode. I think if we're talking about the same episode we're talking about the Last of Us here, I was fine with that episode. My problem is that it wasn't needed in terms of like the whole episode. What it kind of made me upset was that they took away the whole dynamic between Ellie and oh boy, from the game. And so I feel like they could have added that in and then focused on that part of the story. But like, I don't think like the whole episode needs to focus on them exactly. But I mean, it's great to have them though. Don't get me wrong. It just shouldn't be the focus, Usually when they turn a computer game into a movie or a series, it's not that successful. And for the most part though, yeah, you are right, Yusuf. It's not that successful because these people want to deviate from the source material. Just look at Halo. Just look at, that's the problem with this crap. It's when you want to deviate from the main source. I get that y'all want to create your own stories, but y'all have free material right there, already created. All you need to do is just adapt. And like so, Fallout, they did it very well. And I think everyone who's here should definitely give it a watch. Like I'm actually going through another watch through, and I'm still at episode 1, but oh my gosh, that show, it just hits different. That's all I can say. It just hits different.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jay, after you watch that show, you might become another fan again too. You just might. Just say it.
Yeah, maybe.
Look at his face. He's like, nah, nigga, I ain't gonna play that shit again. I'm going back to Pokemon.
I might. You never know. You never know.
Oh, I know. All right. Oh, I know.
End of day is an adaptation. Well, I guess it's an adaptation, not a recreation. Is it talking to you about that?
Well, for the last one, it was a recreation. It was and so I like to call it. It was a 1-for-2 recreation. So to let you guys know, when it comes to adaptations, right? To me at least, when it comes to most adaptations, you can do a 1-to-2. I'm sorry, you can do a 1-to-1, 1-to-2, or a 1-to-3 ratio. So you'd be like, okay, Disbearity, what do you mean by that? So 1-to-1 ratio basically means that you're doing a carbon copy of the same thing, right? Carbon copy, you just turning one thing into live action, correct? That's fine, right? Now a 1-to-2 ratio is where you make it. It's basically a 1-for-1, but you make some minuscule change. You make some changes to it that doesn't deviate too far from the source material that you're working on, but it makes some changes to make it make sense, right? And then you have a 1-to-3 ratio. That's where you take the source material, you look at it, but you want to make some major changes because it's what you just said. It's an adaptation. It's the creator or the director is adapting their own version into what's in the story. Get what I'm saying? So when it comes to most stuff like The Last of Us, right? I'm fine with a 1-to-2 ratio or whatnot with some changes. It's like I said, they pretty much did a 1-to-1 ratio, except it's 1-to-2 because they made some changes to it, some directive changes, to make it make sense for a live action, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
The best example I can think of this is with the Avatar TV show, Avatar: The Last Airbender TV show. They made a 1-to-2 adaptation, which means that they adapted everything correctly, but they made some changes to make it make sense for live action. But it was still good though, So that's the difference where you have to watch out with like a lot of stuff. Like with Halo. Halo is not an adaptation. Halo is a 1-to-5 ratio, which means that they just did the fuck that they wanted to do. They didn't care what they did. They looked at the source material, said, "It's Halo. We'll do our own thing." And that's why the fans aren't excited, but a casual person will be okay with it because they're casual. They don't care about and that's what they appeal to, is the casual people.
Halo had a story or no? It's the video game.
The video game, yes. Oh yeah. You can deviate a little bit from the main idea, but you still don't rebuild the whole story just because you want to say something or you don't like the original story. There you go. Yusuf said it right. You haven't seen the new movie of Avatar. You have a friend who is a bit angry about the series. I get that. With the Avatar Last Airbender Netflix series, right? Or live action Netflix series. It was a 1-to-2 ratio. It was basically the same, but they deviated to make it some small changes to make it make sense. But did people enjoy it? Yes. I think the people gave it a 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad. It was decent. It wasn't horrible, but it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Yeah, but Halo's story was like this. Halo started out as your Master Chief. You got attacked. It's a big lore. It's a lot to talk about when it comes to Halo. You either have to play the games or watch like a Halo recap, like of the video game series, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But long story short, the world comes together against fights aliens. They started to lose the war, if I recall. They created super soldiers, aka Master Chief was one of them. There's I don't remember how many Spartans there are. There's like a whole branch of Spartans or whatever. But you have to look at the lore. I'm not gonna butcher. I'm not gonna get attacked by Halo fans today. It's been a while since I played Halo. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I gotta play Halo again. Really. Last time I played Halo was 20 years, 15 years ago. I'm talking about the original Halo, Halo 2, shit like that. Yeah, it's been a minute. It really has been.
Mixing halfway through it and enjoying it. Think fuck, it's not like the old film.
What?
Avatar.
Yeah. Yeah, people. That's the thing people are excited about. Is that? Well, that's because M. Night Shyamalan. That nigga's retarded. I'm sorry to use the word, but he is though. M. Night Shyamalan said, "Look, I got 3 chapters or 3 books of Avatar right here that can help me make this thing work. But I'm gonna do my own thing. So you firebenders, guess what? Y'all need a pot of fire in order to firebend. You earthbenders, y'all need a whole squadron to move one boulder. Okay? You waterbenders, I don't remember how waterbenders work in that movie. But the movie is ass. M. Night Shyamalan should be sued for that. It's like with Dragon Ball Evolution. From what I've been seeing, but speaking of which, from what I've been seeing for Toriyama's passing, by the way, is that apparently Dragon Ball Evolution was so bad because I think Dragon Ball Z was supposed to be the complete ending of Dragon Ball Z, the entire shit.
Mm-hmm.
But Dragon Ball Evolution was so bad that Toriyama actually came out of retirement and created Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, is that the real story?
Yeah, people have been saying that. Yeah, he said it was so. They've been saying it was so bad. He disliked it so much that he had to come out of fucking retirement just to make Dragon Ball Super. And I don't know. I hope the Dragon Ball series continues, but I think it could stop whenever. But it's gonna suck because Toriyama's not here anymore. But
yeah,
that's a whole other conversation. And that, but yeah, man, adaptations, man. It's either you're gonna like them or you're not gonna like them. My thing is just y'all gotta fucking I just like 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 ratios basically. That's adaptations or whatever. That's me though. But I think when it comes to video game adaptation, it's just you have the core fan base. Five Nights at Freddy's did not disappoint the core fan base. Fallout did not disappoint the main fan base. Unless you're a New Vegas horror. I mean, dude, Fallout New Vegas is my favorite too, but I'm not that down bad like everybody else. Everybody else they're having suicide attempts and shit over this,
Mm-hmm.
And it's wild, dude. If you were to go to the Fallout New Vegas and Fallout Reddit and stuff like that, oh my god,
I can imagine.
Accessible.
Yeah.
It's accessible. They're both because the whole thing, they're Todd Howard was so jealous of Fallout New Vegas' success that he got rid of the lore of Fallout New. I was like, oh my god, they are going at it. They are. Woo! Sheesh!
I can imagine.
Yeah, watch that shit. Watch that stuff. Let me see here. Let's see. What we talk about here? I know Dark Riddler's been sending me some things about Twitch lately. Twitch usually be doing some Twitch stuff these days. Let me see. Yeah. Talk a little about this car. Oh yeah, first off, I made Dark Riddler a social media advert to run on. I think you've seen it on Twitter, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
He uploaded the raw file, not the correct version. I was like, really? I go upload the raw file, bro. I'm sick of you. He sent me something on it was something that Zach Bousset. You mean that guy Zach Bousset? He does the whole Twitch news or whatever. Something about it says there are front page views. The reality is most people aren't actually watching us. most of those who have the sound down on their computer, they go to the homepage and they're playing it in the background. They don't care about what we're doing. Something like that. That's what he stated. And says the interesting part about front page slots is that it used to be that partners could request a slot periodically. Last year, that was no longer true as the product was turned over to monetization. So those slots has become a battle. That's been going on. So what are your thoughts on that, Jay? I mean, as you are a fellow Twitch streamer, Twitch thought.
I have no thoughts on it whatsoever.
Funny guy.
Nah, honestly, like I haven't, like, to be truthfully honest, I haven't really been like reading up on like the Twitch news and stuff. So what you was telling me right there is just like completely new to me. Like I had no idea this even happened. But I'm looking at it. When did he tweet that?
This was tweeted. I got like a couple tabs open. Hold on.
Get those porn tabs out.
April 10th, 3 days ago. April 10th at 1:42 p.m. I don't really look at any Twitch information. So I get shit sent to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't really care. Again, I know, guys, I'm saying it for like the 1,000th time. I don't really care about Twitch's platform. I mean, like, again, I had no growth for that platform anymore. YouTube all the way, power. YouTube power. No, whatever. Anywho, yeah, I don't really look at Twitch news like that. I usually just find Twitch drama, and like every so often you'll, for what I hear, there's always some like Twitch streamer that makes like this weird ass hot take or whatever, and then they all hop on that person. Or it's usually like, about Twitch thoughts, getting banned on Twitch for throw their pussy clip or whatever, and then they get banned for like literally 5 minutes and they get unbanned like nothing ever happened and stuff, and it's pretty wild, but it is what it is though.
Yeah.
It is what it is. At the end of the day, people, I just hope. Look here. I'm gonna say it like for like 1,000 times, y'all. I just hope that if y'all are in this whole content trading thing or whatever, that y'all make use of it how you can and when you can. Get your monies, get something like that, because make sure you pick the best platform for you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Straight up.
I see a lot of people here that can have so much potential. Potential's there. But y'all are slacking away hours on end for 5 viewers. It's kind of crazy, but
yeah. Okay, I'm looking at this tweet now. Honestly, like when it comes to that front page stuff, like I don't really pay that much mind. I don't pay mind that much either. Like it never really interests me at the moment. Like not the moment, but it never really interests me whenever I log on to Twitch or go on to Twitch. Because the first thing I'm going on Twitch is to see who's live. I'm not worried about who's on the front fucking page.
That's literally, I just go straight to my Agent Bars 4 streamers, honestly. Yeah. I'm sorry, that's all I watch on Agent Bars 4.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that. I'm not worried about being on the goddamn front page just to get views and shit.
Like every so often I'll hop in Val's stream a lot and like watch just playing this in Dead by Daylight, but like other than that I just watch Agent Party. Like none of my Agent Party streamers on. Yeah. If Val's on, I go watch her. Other than that, I don't watch anybody on there. I mean, because truth be told, I feels like a lot of people that I know, they honestly, I think they just quit like streaming together, like all together. I always see the same names on my following list, but like less people, streaming in general.
Yeah.
And that's because I feel like it's more so because we're in the era where people aren't like, there's no growth basically, and if you're not having any type of growth, like I'm looking at my following list now, I'm just seeing like a lot of people I follow, and yeah, I just don't see them stream like that no more.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, it sucks, but I guess it happens. Like, I mean, I know for I co-stream whenever I can. Like, I co-stream RTS games on Twitch and YouTube, and other games on Kick, because Kick doesn't have a RTS community just yet versus Twitch, of course. So that's what I usually end up doing.
Yeah.
Or whatnot. But yeah. So far this week, though, like I'm gonna speak on myself real quick. So far this week, I know. Barrett, are you speaking about yourself right now? Yeah, I am. I know that I haven't really doing too much, honestly. Like I've been telling Dark Realist like the past couple weeks. I've been on an autopilot, as in, like, I ain't done shit. I've been on a break. Like, let me tell y'all. I think I just made a channel update about this, like, not too long ago, about a couple days ago. I said, look, I haven't done shit for the past 3 days, like 3 weeks, because it's like I want to do something, but I don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I want to stream, but then I'm like, I don't feel like it. I want to make this. It's like some days I'm like, I want to record, then I don't feel like it. But now here's the funny part. Let's say I want to record something, right? I'll turn on the game, I'll sit there, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go on Netflix or Hulu. And then I will turn on the Netflix or Hulu, I watch a TV episode or whatever, and I'm like, I forgot this game's on. Start record or start watching another episode? Yeah, well, I'll watch another episode. And then 2 or 3 hours later, I'm like, okay, I'm record now, and I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm at the
Man, I had that same feeling too, like, you know, because I want to always try to stream when I get home from work, but it's just like, it's one of those feelings is like, do I really want to do that, or should I just use the time that I have to, like, you know, take a nap or whatever? But then I realized if I take a nap, I'm not going to be able to sleep late that evening, and then I'm going to fuck up my whole sleep pattern again. So it's like every day I'm just like, it's an uphill battle for me. It's rough, man.
Nah, I get that for sure. I mean, I know for the next couple months, like, because right now, like, when I look at my like videos or my studio or whatever, it's like I have like 16, 15 videos like locked and loaded, my dude, like ready to like just release and shit.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at my studio tab now, I got like 1 or 2 videos in there. I'm like, yeah, cause I haven't been feeling like too much shit doing that right now. And so hopefully, and I guess you could say like next week or two, I'm gonna get back on the train and I'm gonna get it going and shit, like, cause you know, things gotta get done. You know, I think I gotta put this shit in motion. You know, it's not gonna get done unless I do it. You know,
right?
Like, but I will say this though, and in terms of YouTube though, the shit that I do like is that I don't have to be live in order to have any type of growth. Like, example, I lost 2 subscribers in the game, and then gained 2 within the same day. You know, but like, hey, I'll kick it. Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever. You know, versus like something like other platforms where it just takes hours. But one thing I do want to do when I get the chance, I do want to create my own personal website again. I mean, I think I can already create one. I just gotta get it fixed up and get it going. Because you know that's what a lot of people need to do. Like, we need to do. I think is create your own website. And that's where you can monetize. But I also want to think of ideas where I can, you know, why should this person subscribe to my channel or support my channel? Basically, that's what another thing I want to work on. You know,
yeah,
is to give these people why at the end of the day. On the good news though, is I have been getting emails from certain game developers to test out their games and stuff like that. Some of their games interest me, others do not. You know, and so in those cases, I either deny them or I can ask them or charge them some type of money or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, well, at this point, I'm not really there to like charge them money, but like, I will showcase their game because they are giving like a free copy of the game. Like the most recent game I just got was Beat Slayer, which is actually, if you ever have you played Hades before?
A little bit of it.
It's like Hades, except you have to follow the beat to do like damage and stuff.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, if you don't follow the beat, your damage gets lowered.
That sounds familiar. That game sounds familiar.
It's
I
not
might
a
have
bad
seen.
game.
Yeah, I think I might know what game you're talking about. I think I might have seen that game.
And there's also a game I was supposed to be streaming this week called Godsworn, or I was actually supposed to be streaming it last week, but again, I was in the mood where I just didn't feel like streaming. At one point, I just took a nap. I woke up, I was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be streaming. Well, you know, I was like, oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah, like, it's like, I'm sorry. That's just the mood I've been in, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to call it burnout because it's just not burnout. I just don't feel like just doing shit.
Yeah.
I'm just being lazy.
That's how I feel.
I will say this though, I have been keeping up with my Total War series and stuff, and I've been making videos because what I think I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up adapting. Like I'm still gonna be doing Let's Plays on my channel, but I'm gonna try to do like more one-off videos and stuff too. That's what I've been actually doing, is more one-offs and stuff. Because one-offs actually give me like a hell of a lot of views if I do it right, you know. So yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I think it'll be more effective if you find the people who subscribe to your channel and take care of it. Well, yeah, that's the thing. YouTube is like, here's the thing. YouTube is like, you can't. It's the same thing with Twitch. It's like you have to make a choice where you want to become a variety content creator or not. You know, both platforms are one the same in that like kind of direction, Yusuf. Instead with YouTube, it's a little bit different. Where like, let's say you have to find what they will call a niche, right? And so a niche can either be gaming, gardening, mechanics, financials, stuff like that, or whatnot. So let's say me and SaVeUsJ, we're in the like gaming niche. Now I'm the RTS turn-based strategy and RPG niche. Jay's in he's in the Pokemon niche or Pokemon/variety. Now, right now though, the problem with doing Pokemon and for Jay, for instance, that he has to rely on either ROM hacks or the mainline games. Now, when the mainline games come out, you can only do so much content on there, and then eventually you're done. Like you probably do like a month of content, you know, how to get this item, how to get that, how to get these legendaries, so on and so forth. But then after that, it's done. So now it's like, okay, what can I do at that point? In terms of Jay, you know, it's like, what can he do?
Well, at that point, I have to pivot to variety.
Yeah, either have to pivot to variety, or he can do ROM hacks. But the thing with doing ROM hacks is that Nintendo, it's like they're like a 50-50 kind of deal. These motherfuckers go around and just demonetize people's channels just because they have a ROM hack on their channel.
Yeah. Out
of the woodworks. And so that's the like you have to watch out for with Nintendo, you know. But you just can't, you know, you can't accidentally reveal your kitty and get paid. Yeah, you know what's funny is that there were some females that actually tried that, and they got banned like pretty instantly. So, like the only way you can get money on YouTube like that is doing quote unquote naked yoga, and you have to classify it as educational. But like, you know, people like
no, it was crazy. I just randomly randomly was on YouTube the other night, and there was a channel. It was a video that was showing the lady showing like outfits, but they were like see-through outfits, so you could pretty much see everything, right?
Yeah.
And they labeled this for educational purposes. I'm like, what? Had like 7 million views in the channel. I'm like, yo, shit is crazy. Like you could literally see everything, but they had the nerve to put it on the start of the video. This is for educational purposes only. Yeah, okay.
Fucking wild. Oh, Jay, I have a question. Do you have Amazon Prime on fucking Twitch or whatever, or no?
I should, yes.
They give it out all the Fallout games for free.
Are they really?
I think, apparently. For what I see here, Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition, but it looks like those who play on Luna. I know Fallout 76 is free on PC, but I already have it. But it's also on the Windows Store, so if you, I would forget about it. But yeah, they're on there. Can I get paid for doing? I mean, you possibly can. If I recall, the highest like here's the thing that I realized though. It's like, so when it comes to YouTube, gaming makes us apparently it's like the lowest in terms of making money. Because even though because it's the most competitive, because everyone makes gaming channels. Because a lot of people who make gaming channels, they half-ass their channels by like not editing shit. Because what most of y'all gaming channels usually do is that they live stream on Twitch, and then they're like, okay, well, since I live stream on Twitch, I'm just gonna upload my unedited raw data footage on YouTube, and those are that's it. That's all I gotta do. And you know that's why gaming is so competitive. You know. Now, like, versus, like, people like me or Jay who actually go into our shit and we take out, you know, the be right backs, you know, the boring stuff, this, that, and the third, right? the financial part of YouTube makes the most money because they're talking about finances, like with taxes, because everybody needs help with their taxes, everybody needs help with like educational financing, stuff like that. Now, the thing is though, is that now you have this thing that's called the YouTube gurus. All right, these are the guys you gotta watch out for. So the YouTube gurus, there's some good ones out there, and there's some really bad ones that actually drift off YouTube gurus. Now you might be like, Disbearity, what do you mean by grifting? So what I mean by this is that these YouTube gurus are the ones who sit here and be like, they look at your channel for 2 seconds, and they're like, I see what's wrong with your channel. You gotta do this, that, and the third, because if you don't do this, your channel's not growing, okay? And I looked at like so many YouTube gurus out there, they all have the same talking points. It's always the same. Your thumbnail needs work. Your this needs work. Your titling needs work. This, that, and the third. I'm just like, is that all you're gonna tell me? Like, is that it? And so, and the thing is, like, a lot of people, especially all of the newer people who are desperate for growth, they'll go up and they look for these channels. How do I grow my YouTube channel in 2024? Or how do I do this in 2024? Or whatever. And they eat that shit up.
Yeah.
They really eat that shit up. But when it comes to YouTube gurus, though, there's only 2 people who I listen to, and that's Roberto Blake and Nick Neiman, because they actually know what they're talking about. Now, the other people, they're just like, I don't like your thumbnail. And then you're like, okay, how can I change up my thumbnail? They'll be like, oh, sorry, that's up to you, bro. I'm good. I'm just here to give you advice, bro. I'm just like, okay, all right. Because here's the thing with me and YouTube. If like, especially for like me and YouTube, is that I'm the black guy who plays real-time strategy games, RPGs and shit. First off, it's rare as fuck to find a black guy playing an RPG game, or I'm sorry, an RTS game, or any type of strategy game. It's now you can. I found a couple. I found 1 or 2, but it's rare as fuck, mind you.
Yeah.
You know. And then when you go on YouTube, I don't say it like this, but man, it's just me versus a whole bunch of white dudes out there. I mean, I'm cool with that. There are some people who, out of the blue, that's actually a couple people who's like, dude, I subscribe to you because you're black. I'm like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Hope you like, but overall, I hope that you like the channel. I mean, I hope that you're just not watching because I'm black.
I would have been like, that's it, like.
Basically. Yeah, most of them are just returning scams, hoping they can catch some fools and make money from them. Don't believe anyone who tries to. Basically, that's all they try. That's all they do is sell you fame. And that's what I'm like. Look, at this point in age, y'all, I made it to 1,300 and plus subscribers, and it took a while. It took a year. It took a year and 3 months, I think. Maybe a little bit more, probably about a year and a half. I'll say a year and a half. Yeah, I'll say about a year and a half, because I started YouTube back in October 2021, and I wasn't really on there like that, but I was on there, but not like that. And then for I didn't get part until about July 2023. So yeah. So it took me about a year and a half, a little bit plus, something like that. But hey, I got there. And speaking of which, I just got to get back on my video essays and stuff. Like, that's what I think video essays are like the funnest thing to do, but they're so time, at least for me, they're so time consuming.
Yeah, they are.
Because I have to do the research, and then I got to do the scripting, and then I got to do the voicing, and then it's like, all right, guys, I got it. It's ready.
Yeah, damn, I still forgot to do my video for my freaking Mega Evolutions. I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah, you do. And, like, I was saying, like, now here's one thing with my video essays, like, a couple of them will hit over. Like, it does suck whenever you put a lot of work in the video, but it gets under like 100 views or something like that. But it is what it is. What I started to do personally is I started to post my shit on Facebook too. And Facebook, it's the same thing, but like they gradually get views like every single day or whatnot. But again, it's very time consuming though. But I think with each video essay, I'm getting better and better at doing it. It's just like I said, it's just a lot of fucking work. Like I got to do one that's based around RPGs this time around, and even that one, like I haven't like started the scripting yet.
Yeah.
Now I am subscribed to a YouTuber who, he does video essays like he uploads them like every fucking 4 days. So I'm like, bro, that's wild. Because it takes me a fucking month to just do one, but this dude over here upload this shit like every other day, bro.
Mm.
I don't know how you do it, but he does it. But yeah, it's just, YouTube is it's work. Content creation is work, but like you just gotta learn and go from there. What it comes down to. But a lot of people just don't want to learn. They want to take the easy road. Like for me at least, if I already told you, if I was making like $2,000 a month for YouTube. Oh my god. Yeesh. I mean, I wouldn't quit my day job, but like, I'll still do it.
Oh yeah.
The fact you are African American, I am. Thank you. I am. Actually, I think they're trying to change the word of African American to black now. But cause I gotta do research if I'm like an African descent. I don't know. I am probably for sure, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am too.
I'll have to do like some DNA tests,
Yeah.
ancestry or something like that.
Yeah.
Confirm. Like for sure. But yeah, it's like put in the work, y'all. Put in the work. Actually, let me check out something. Oh, wait, read first part I missed. Oh, to be honest, no, I didn't see that part. Okay, so you says here. To be honest, I subscribe to your channel because sometimes you play games that I also play. And the topic of conversation on your channel can also be interesting. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're African American.
Oh.
I got you. I'm here to just have. I'm here to play games, have conversation, though. That's what I'm.
I would never hear. I don't think I've ever came across anybody who followed my channel just simply based on the fact that I'm black. You ever came across anybody with that? Have you?
Jay, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jay. That's actually one reason why I started watching the channel.
Oh wow.
I'm not gonna lie. So when me and SaVeUsJ, we met, right? I was playing Breath of the Wild back then. I was like, you know what? Because I think I was doing an entire Zelda series playthrough actually. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think I just got into Breath of the Wild. I think at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then no. I think I started with Breath of the Wild, and then I did like the other Zelda games. I never played the other Zelda. Because that's when Tips was like backseat the game the fuck out of me. That fucking nerd. Yeah.
Yep. I remember.
That fucking nerd. And so yeah, I was looking in the Breath of the Wild section. The first day I rated this one girl. She wasn't even the status. She was like, Disbearity, thank you. That was it. I was like, oh, okay. All right. Then the next day I was like, okay, let's find somebody else that's not this girl. Let's just find somebody else. And I was like, wait, is this a black guy playing fucking whatchamacallit? Hell yeah, let's go ahead and rate him. And then that's when me and Jay met. Oh, and also Jay, yes, to answer your question, yes. Fucking Dre 911. He actually told me the reason why he watched my channel when I was playing Fallout New Vegas back then, because I was black.
Really?
Like, white guy, he was like white guy. Ooh, this is black guy playing Fallout New Vegas. And so I'm telling you, because us black folks, all we do is just play sports games. I'm telling you.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
think I'm lying?
That is crazy.
Y'all
It's
think
kind of
I'm lying
almost.
when I say this?
It doesn't seem like it's almost. Well, not almost, but it is kind of stereotypical, right? At least from the gamer's perspective. Maybe they don't see black gamers, like you said. There's not a lot of black people that play RTS games, right? It's not a lot of black people that probably play like what other game I can throw out there? Well, what other genre I could throw out there?
Turn-based strategy.
Yeah,
I know they play a lot of fighting. I know there is a group of black folks play fighting games. Probably racing, a bit of racing maybe.
Yeah.
I'm a good believer in the phrase respect and suspect.
Or like mobile games probably. I don't know. Like, yeah, like it's just crazy to think that like if black people stereotypes in video games is kind of wild.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go into the League of Legends thing on Twitch right now. I actually want to see, are there any black folks playing League of Legends?
That'd be interesting. I would like to see myself.
I don't think I've ever seen a black person play League of Legends.
I know one black person that I've seen play League of Legends.
Okay,
but
I found one.
Actually, no, there's two. There's one we should know. You should know that. I think he's black.
Oh, other than Aframu.
No, not him. No, what's his name? Tyler, I think. Is he black?
Tyler one?
Yeah, is he?
Tyler one?
Yeah, is he black?
I'm not for sure. I think he's like mixed. I'm not for sure though.
Huh.
Okay, so if I put black tag in the League of Legends section, there are about apparently 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 black streamers with the tag black playing League of Legends. Now, do I know if they're black? Some of them are, from what I see, because they have their webcam. Other people know. Can't really tell. But there are some black guys playing League of Legends, or people. So I'll take that. Like I said, it's a rarity, y'all. It's a rarity out there, but you know they're there, but you know we're what you call outcasts. You know, we gotta play sports games. Just think about it, dude. Me, you, we get FIFA, we get NBA 2K.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, dude.
Hey.
One day,
I'm
get
with it.
NBA 2K.
I'm with it.
But yeah, like again, I feel like we can definitely prosper. You know, get where we need to get to. You know, like I said, my goal this year, as I always say this, is that I want to get to 1,500 subscribers. I think I can do it. I just gotta get my lazy ass up and going. And I really need to start. I really need to sit down and finish Persona 5 Royale. I've been on the game since October.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm at part 31 or something. No, like I'm about to hit part 30 by next time. So yeah.
You gotta get that game done.
Like holy shit.
Listen, I spent nearly a month playing Final Fantasy VII. I was getting barked on by not finishing the game.
And that's why I try to like mix up my games a little bit. You know, I try to like play you know, RTS. Like I think how I end up doing is because when you're partnered on YouTube, you can have like multiple games like set up, like because you can rate yourself, rate the next like stream or whatever. And so it's like, okay, today I'm gonna play this game, but I'm still gonna like Persona 5 Royale. So I'm like, okay, I'm done with this game. All right, guys, let's see you like back in like 2 seconds. We'll go to the next game or whatever. And my only thing with streaming on YouTube is like, streaming is on YouTube. It's a challenge to build a dedicated streaming community. Because I do follow a lot of other streamers on YouTube, but you know they've been doing this for years, and that dedication, you know, that community was gradually growing. You know, so getting an audience on YouTube is a bit of a challenge. You know, it's like I think what I have to do is I have to keep saying like, hey, at the start of all my videos or something like that, I'd be like, hey guys, I live stream here on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching, checking out. I was getting to or something. I don't know. I'd probably mix it up or something like that. I don't want to be annoying with that because there's some people out there that I instantly click off the video when I hear a YouTuber say that. I'm like, okay, well, guess it is. Guess it is what it is, man.
Hey.
Dude, let me tell you. No. I got a wild ass comment the other day. So he commented on a Let's Play video of mine, right? This dude said, bro, something like you talk to like, hold on, let me see what he wrote. I was like, bro, that shit is wild. Hold on, let me see. That shit kind of low-key triggered me a little bit. That motherfucker low-key. Let me see. Hold on. I got you. Let me look here. He said, where is it? God damn it. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. He said, try to talk less. When you talk without stopping, it's annoying. Good video, by the way. I said, what the fuck?
Huh?
In a Let's Play video? Try to talk what? Okay. I'm like, I could understand it was like a totally different video, but I'm like, in a Let's Play video, you gotta talk in a Let's Play video. If you don't talk, y'all leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all leave the
like what the fuck?
Like, what do you want me to do? And so yeah, like I said, okay. I'm like, that's a troll. You gotta be a troll at that point, but and then I said, he said, have a great video, by the way. So you enjoyed the video, but because I was talking a lot, okay, all right, I got you. I understand.
That makes no sense.
Hey, yeah, it does. Because when I first started streaming, I remember somebody was like, "Dude, you talk too much. Shut up." I was like, "Where are y'all coming from?" Like, I got it. Like, y'all don't want me to speak? That's crazy.
That is ridiculous.
If y'all don't want this kind of content, why don't y'all look for no commentary videos?
Thank you.
You said that's about the most passive aggressive response ever. Yeah. Like, there's a reason why there's these no commentary videos, but of course, but YouTube's cracking down on no commentary videos too because they're not transformative enough. Like, because there's no commentary.
Yeah.
So like people having demonetized stuff like that too, and I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, you got to start doing something, man. You can't. I mean, shit. I wish I could do no commentary videos and get away with it. I mean, I used to back in the day. Many on my other channel.
Yeah.
Before I actually deleted it. I got like 2-3 patrons from that last channel that I used to have, man. YouTube was a different breed back then, but hell. Nowadays it's about you got to like. Man, I don't even know how to say it, dude. It's just a different monster, y'all. It's just a different monster. Well, let's go ahead and start wrapping up here a little bit because I know we've been going on for about a good hour and a half.
Hour and a half,
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if y'all have any questions about anything, speak now or forever hold your peace. Just saying.
Well, I know nobody got no questions for me, so I'm good.
Jay, they always got questions for you, Jay.
Nah, they never do.
How are you a black guy? Just kidding. Sorry, but I heard about half of what you said. Yeah, fighter just flying overhead. Oh shit, I don't even know what I said like 2 seconds ago. So you said goddamn. All I said was, do you have any other questions y'all need to ask before we dip out of here? But yeah. So next week, I think we're probably gonna end up doing Helldivers 2 next week. Because I think it's good for us to do like these just chatting streams like every other week or something like that. Just like sit down, relax, and talk. Maybe even bring somebody else onto the group. I need to make another screen where I can add like a third or fourth person into the mic thing or whatever. That's what I need to do. Definitely.
Yeah, that might work. Spacey, can you talk less? Yeah, there's a question.
yeah, man. I'll try my best, dude. Okay, here. I'll talk less. Jay, go ahead. Talk.
I can't talk at all. So me, you're just like polar opposites.
He said he got a lot of cock in his mouth. I got you.
Nah, sure. Hey yo. A to the yo.
Hey man, you said it, not me. Hey yo! My boy JJ Black Girl. Democracy, democracy never fails, bro. Democracy. Speaking of which, before we dip out, there was also controversy about fucking about the Helldivers 2, stating that people aren't getting the whole point of Helldivers. It's just like you're supposed to be into the part of being the fascist. Super Earth. You're not supposed to like Super Earth. But you're fighting for the world.
Okay.
It's crazy. Yeah, people are getting pissed. Yeah, the weird side of gaming is like, oh my gosh, racist and other things. Like, okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay, not really important. Thanks for the stream, guys. Thank you, Yusuf. We appreciate you, sir, for joining on in, dude. Honestly, we appreciate you and your lovely self. But yeah, guys, we'll definitely be back sometime next Saturday. It's probably about the same time, 7 p.m. CST, and we're gonna play some Helldivers 2. We're gonna get the group try to get the group together.
Yeah.
Kill some aliens, kill some bugs.
Yeah.
And chill out, honestly.
My
name is if y'all haven't subscribed or followed us already, you're on my channel, Disbearity. If you're on SaVeUsJ's, go to SaVeUsJ's. I do mostly RPGs, tournament strategy, and also RTS games.
And I'm Pokemon and variety. You name it.
All right. And so, yeah, if y'all haven't subscribed to our channels yet, go ahead and do so. Help us become famous, y'all. If y'all help us, we will help you.
I don't know about me helping y'all, but that stop. I don't know why I'm so mean. I don't know why I'm so mean. I'm so mean.
Yeah, he is. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for your support. Disbearity is out. Peace out. Don't do drugs. Love y'all. Bye.
Hey, peace out, y'all. Bye bye.